Do you like my fatty buntings, doggo neighbors? Okay, hey neighbors, welcome to the Shed Shop. In this edition of Will It Be Redeemed? I have in my hand Neighbor Hayes steel MS390 that we've converted to a 390. You saw we worked on his 291 on the channel. We rebuilt that for him, removing some piston transfer from the cylinder, and we put a Duke's performance coated piston in it, and the saw is running good. We removed the carb restrictors as well, because with the carb restrictors, the saw was only able to be turned up to 11,500 RPMs and therefore had no power in the cut. Neighbor Hayes didn't want to wait for a Meteor top end or Highway top end to come in. I don't typically buy those from my competitors because they are overpriced in my opinion. And so we've elected to use a Cheena motor. I built a 390 for neighbor Pete down the road from me last year using this same brand Cheena motor, and that saw is still running. So I told Hayes I would be willing to go ahead and go against my policy of not using Cheena top ends and build him a top end. He did want a decom valve, and because this is a 290 top cover, it does not have a hole for a decom valve like the 390s do. And so right now we've got it filled with gas, we've got it filled with oil, we've rebuilt the whole thing, and we have to see, will it be redeemed? So right now we just want to see if our saw will start, and if so, we're going to go ahead and idle it through a tank, and then the next process will be cutting with it as we gradually lean it out. We'll start rich and then gradually lean it out. So trying to see if his decom valve has space to pop out here. I don't know if my hole is perfect, because if it does not, it looks like I need to remove a little more. There we are. I'm trying to make sure it can pop out on its own. So let's give it a whirl. Okay, that's too many pulls in my opinion. And the pulling cord is really taking a toll on me, neighbors. So we're just going to give that a sec. Hopefully the fuel is getting flowing through the carburetor. I personally don't like decom valves on a 390. I don't think they're necessary, but it's what my customer wanted. I'm just going to close the, or open the, close the decom valve. Okay, there we go. This doesn't sound good. Oh, it almost popped there, I think. Something sounds weird. Okay. Yeah, something just doesn't quite sound right. I'm going to open up my jets a little more, hopefully. Can't get on my low screw there for some reason. Let's try the high. Okay, my screwdriver doesn't want to go on my things. My grommet is lined up properly. There we are. Yeah, I am struggling here with this. Damn, let me get the grommet out of the way. I was at 1/8 turn, I think. So I'm just going to go another 1/16 of a turn to start. Back full choke. I think it popped. Nope, this saw's being an asshole. Yeah. Something's not right there, neighbors. Not quite sure what it is though. Can't tell if we're flooded or not getting enough fuel. Let's open that a little more. We're going to go drastic. Okay, back to full choke, I guess. I don't know what that squeaking noise is. There's a pop. Okay, something's not right here. feel like we have a hole or something somewhere. Trying to see if our impulse hose is hooked up to our motor. I'm concerned it might not be. There's another pop. I hate when saws do this in the beginning. Yeah, she doesn't want to go. Yeah, something ain't right. I can't pull any more cord. I'm throwing my back out. Okay, I'm going to check my impulse hose just to be sure, neighbors. We'll see if we've got our impulse hose hooked up or not. And then we'll do a part 2 for this saw. Sorry. I love you, neighbors, but I can't pull any more cord or hurt too bad. Be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle. A lot of mine is my physical ailments are destroying my life. Till next time, neighbors. Okay, we're back with the 290, neighbors. Neighbor Hayes, MS390. When a saw starts and dies right away, that's an 1127 series like this one, the first place I go to is to check, did I hook up my impulse hose? You think after about 5 times of doing that last year, I would learn my damn lesson, but I didn't have my impulse hose hooked up. And also, unfortunately, our tank vent was bad, so I did have to replace this tank vent. It was leaking. And so even though I am in agonizing, excruciating fucking pain, the bills have to be paid. Uncle is still in the hospital, and I'm carrying everything alone. And so we're going to try one more time to see, will Neighbor Hayes MS290 be at least redeemed for step 1 of being able to idle through a tank. Yeah, I don't like that noise. I think it's coming from his decom valve. And my handle feels loose too. I feel like I missed something somewhere. Oh, I don't see any missed screws. It just feels, oh, I did. I missed one down there. So, I gotta fix that real quick. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can try and pull any more cord. Okay, the reason I didn't do a vacuum pressure test on this saw after we rebuilt it is because when I do a full reassembly on the channel, I typically don't vacuum pressure test a saw unless it's not idling first. And then once I've idled it through a tank, I do a piston inspection and a vac pressure test at that time. But I do think a lot of times these freaking decom valves, the aftermarket ones, they just leak brand new. And it sounds like this one is. I don't know what the squeaking noise is we have. So let's try again. I would think it would have popped by now. Now, like I told you before, neighbors, we babysit. We do other things and tinker around or sit and relax and edit video footage for you. I'm uploading a lot of videos today on, let's see, Sunday, February 4th. Hopefully I get through them all, and so you guys should have a good week of content the 4th through the 11th. I hope so. So, until next time, neighbors, be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below what the hell you think and what's going on in your life. I really suck at it, neighbors, but I love you.